Hi everyone. It's been a while since we've done anything with this series, but yeah, this is our Congress series that we did all the way back. Oh boy, when was this? 2019. Yeah, this was the main series that defined not last year, but 2019. So we're gonna come back to this series because this was the main series that I kind of planned on coming back to for this year. But the other two definitely surprised me, which we'll get to the president tomorrow and impeachment Thursday. Those two really surprised me because I was expecting to do either of those this year, although was kind of prepared to possibly do a president this year, but to my better judgment that I didn't want to. But, well, I gotta do that, and I did, and it's coming out tomorrow, so yeah. Anyways, today we're talking about our current Congress, which is Congress number 117. Obviously, it's our current Congress. They're in session from 2021 to 2023. So yeah, that's going to be the next time we do a full-on Congress episode. We are currently in our first session, but I think we're halfway through our first session, honestly. So we are going to start things off over in the Senate chamber, which is the upper house. It hasn't changed since inauguration day on the 20th of January. And all 100 seats are filled, so just keep that in mind. We have 50 Republicans, 48 Democrats, and 2 independents that clause with the Democrats. So, and effectively, it is an even 50-50 split. But the president of the Senate, which is the vice president, is a Democrat. So that means in the Senate, the Democrats have their way. And speaking of which, the president of the Senate, which is also the vice president, is, oddly enough, former senator that represented California, Kamala Harris. Yeah, she is the first ever woman vice president, which makes her the very first president of the Senate that is a woman. Now, like how we did in the last Congress episode all the way back in 2019 with the 116th Congress, we tell you who the President pro tempore and who the majority and minority leaders are and what states they're from. So the current President pro tempore is Patrick Leahy of Vermont. The majority leader is not Mitch McConnell. It is Chuck Schumer of New York, which means that Mitch McConnell is the current minority leader from Kentucky. Schumer is obviously Democrat. McConnell is obviously Republican, if you already know. And there are no vacancies whatsoever. So by going to the other side of the building, into the House chamber, which is the lower house, obviously, it hasn't changed since the 14th of June, literally this month. It literally changed like 2 weeks ago because the Democrats got a new member. But, it's whatever. So, the current makeup of the House is 220 Democrats, 211 Republicans, and 4 vacancies. Current Speaker of the House is, well, it's once again Nancy Pelosi, a Democrat from California's 12th Congressional District. And just like how we did in Congress number 116, we're doing the majority and minority leaders for this one as well. The majority leader is Democrat Steny Hoyer from Maryland's 5th Congressional District. And minority leader is, once again, Republican Kevin McCarthy of California's 23rd Congressional District. And like how I said, we have 4 vacancies. Now, there are some special elections that will be happening in each of the 4 districts that are vacant, and I have all the days when those are expected to happen. So let's begin in order of when they're supposed to happen. First one, we have Texas 6. It's a special election, but it's a runoff, and that's supposed to take place on July 27th. So that'll be during our next series, which, funny enough, I have to record that week. So nice. Then we have Ohio's 11th and 15th, both occurring on the same day. There's a special election, which oddly enough occurs on Election Day this year, which is November 2nd. Yeah. And the final one that is expecting to happen as of right now, Florida's 20th. There's a special election going on the 11th of January of next year. So, yeah, there's that. So, like how I always do in all the Congress episodes, one major thing that happened in either the world or America in general during this Congress? Well, I can name off quite a few things. Like, let's see here, the storming of the Capitol 3 days into the new Congress on January 6th. Congress voting to impeach President Trump for the second time. Biden being sworn in. The actual trial of the impeachment, which we'll get to on Thursday. And, the president video is coming out tomorrow. Juneteenth becoming the first national holiday since 1989. And, yeah, there's a lot more I could say, but there's not much time. And, plus I don't have anything else written down other than just that. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow for the President Biden episode, and Thursday for the second Trump impeachment video. I know you've been waiting for that. And we'll see you soon whenever we come back to the Congress series, which definitely will be 2023. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. You'll just have to wait until the next Congress. For Congress number 118. That's gonna start in 2023, if we ever get there. But, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for the Biden video.